Mr. Pawan Saluja, Mr. Pushkar Kulkarni, Alok Brar, all dignitaries and dear friends. First of all, I am giving my all best wishes to all of you that after COVID period, first time we are meeting in this infrastructure conference. The challenge with the Indian infrastructure, which I have some personal request for all of you, that we have to reduce the cost of construction. And that is the most important thing for which I will appeal you that how we can reduce the use of cement and steel in the construction. You have to find out some way out for that. I am also trying for that. And this is the time that without that we cannot reduce the cost. One thing is very clear that we don't want to compromise with the quality of construction. But without compromise with the quality of construction, we have to reduce the cost of construction. The other my request to all of you, that is that we have to use waste material in road construction. Yes, 3-4 days before I have a presentation from Central Research Road Organization. And by using of rubber, waste rubber and waste plastic, where we can reduce the cost of construction and improve the quality. But for that reason, the bitumen quality is very important. I just got opportunity to visit Mumbai-Delhi Express Highway. And I was very much annoyed about the quality of bitumen roads. There was a difference with the quality from contractor to contractor. One of the contractors' bitumen road was very good and other quality was not good. Actually, in our system, we are trying from many years to formulate the policy for making rating for contractors and the companies who are preparing DPR. My experience about the DPR people is not good. As far as the cost of construction is concerned, as for designing of the project, using of the raw material, even from alignment to making using of different successful practices and technology in the world. I don't know what the reason, but somewhere our system opposing for that. And somewhere our people who are already in this sector, they are not too much innovative. And I don't know what the reason why they are not accepting the international successful practices. So one of the reason where in the bitumen roads, we can add 10% of plastic and rubber. 6 months before, there was a problem in front of me related with the import of rubber tire, waste tire. After understanding all the thing, I convinced Environment Ministry to allow them to import. I always talking to the people with my two ideas. One is conversion of waste into wealth. That is, no one is waste. It is depending upon the appropriate technology by which we can convert waste into wealth. At the same time, we need the appropriate leadership with a vision where 100% we can convert waste into wealth. So no one is waste. So using of different waste material in road construction is ultimately the highest priority and agenda for all of us. So this conversion of waste into wealth is very important as far as the ecology and environment is concerned. And the other thing which is very important, that is knowledge. The innovation, entrepreneurship, science, technology, research, skill and successful practices, we name it as a knowledge. And conversion of knowledge into wealth is the future. For example, I am giving you a good example. Just 1 year before, under the leadership of Mr. Ravi Sinha, who is in charge of IIT Civil Engineering Department, Mumbai, we have sent one delegation, technical people from our country to Malaysia. And there was really that technology was very good and good for India. In the metro construction, even in the flyover construction, the distance between the two piers in India is maximum to 30%. But now In Malaysia, they are making precast of that beam, particularly between the two pier with steel fiber. And the strength is so good that they can go up to the distance of 120 meter. Even this idea we can use in building construction also. And the steel fiber rate is less. So I am always very keenly interested to how to reduce the use of steel and cement. Sometimes I feel it very bad for me that I am encouraging cement concrete road in the country. But my vision was to make the quality of construction good, and once a time I taken a decision to make all cement concrete road. But because the habitual habit of the cement industry to make the cartel, I changed my view and now allowing people to make between the road. This type of psychology, this type of mind setup is not good for the country. They can make more production and getting more profits. But someone is exploiting the people and taking the advantage of the situation is not good. So it is the time for the country that we should create more alternative and more competition. And that is exactly I am expecting from you. The other thing which is very important, that regarding this road construction, we need aggregate. And for that aggregate, we are now in my video also it was there. I working in water because I am basically a farmer. So water scarcity is a big problem in majority part of the country. The Gujarat, Rajasthan, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra, Karnataka, Kerala and Tamil Nadu, where we have a huge problem for water. Somewhere area in the North India, the floods are there. When I was Water Resources Minister, we have planned that we have power network, we have railway network, we have highway network, highway grid, power grid, now for also IT grid also going there. So why not we should have water grid and taking water from one basin to another basin. So in my area we are working on a very good proposal which was the GR which was issued by government of Maharashtra. Now I am requesting to Madhya Pradesh and everything which is in the interest of the contractor also. The theme was दौड़ने वाले पानी को चलने के लिए लगाओ, चलने वाले पानी को रुकने के लिए लगाओ और रुके हुए पानी को जमीन को पीने के लिए लगाओ. गांव का पानी गांव में, खेत का पानी खेत में और घर का पानी घर में. So somewhere we have developed lot of this type of project in Maharashtra. That in Buldhana, the drought area, maximum farmer suicides are there. 10,000 farmer suicides in the Vidarbha region where I am coming from Nagpur. So lot of where there was rivers, nalas, we make the dredging of all the things. And but that the contractor who is working for road, he get that material free of cost. Somewhere we make the dredging of lakes also, and by which the cost of the aggregate is very reasonable, distance is reduced, and for that reason the water conservation program was giving very good success. In one of the national highway from Amravati to Akola, there was Punjab Krishi Vidyapit University, where with the NHI initiative, we have built up 6 lakes, big lakes to them. And now they are getting 2,500 acres of land irrigated. In the same road in Borgaon Manju in Veterinary University, we have made this 4 lakes by which the westland is now irrigated. So it is win-win situation. So my suggestion to all the contractors and consultants that if the aggregate can be possible to get it from that area, it can be a great thing. The other important thing which is related with it that is with the use of iron slag, steel slag. That is also because we want to protect our ecology and environment. The water pollution, air pollution, sound pollution is a big challenge for the country. But by protecting environment, we can reduce the cost. So my suggestion is, there are hundreds of now, my dream is to make bitumen from biomass. It is to be already successfully now the project is proven, technology is proven. So I am searching because I don't want to use this bitumen from oil companies and imported bitumen. Let it be from farmers. And now it is successfully, the technology is proven now. Now I am planning to formulate the policy for that where we can make bitumen from the biomass. The other challenge with me, which where I will request you to insist on it, that is the construction equipment machinery, which is very important, and you are using maximum diesel. I will request you, all of you, from sincerely, from my core of heart, for the interest of the country, we have to reduce the diesel and petrol in the country. Economically, it is a big challenge. Presently, our imports for crude oil and gas and petroleum is 8 lakh crore. And after 5 years, it can go up to 20 to 22 lakh crores. Then you understand what will be the impact on our economy. And the pollution. The people are in the Delhi, they are already facing the problem because of the pollution. We are developing the roads of 60,000 crore in Delhi and near to Delhi for protecting the people of Delhi from pollution. So my request to all of you, that pollution is a big concern. For that reason, as a transport minister, I am working on ethanol, methanol, biodiesel, bio-CNG, electric. Now easily you can get 5 ton of Parel is giving 1 ton of bio-CNG and bio-LNG. Now tomorrow in my house, we are launching a pilot project. The car is from Toyota and which will run on 100% green hydrogen. Now the idea is there is sewage water is available in the municipal corporation and municipal township. We can make the recycling of the water, and from that water, by using electrolyzer, now it is manufactured in India. One of the company in Bangalore where I got a opportunity to visit there, the company is exporting their 90% of the electrolyzer to the USA. The cost is 1 crore 20 lakh, 30 lakhs. Even the people startup are now coming forward to manufacture more electrolyzer in the country. And from that water, everywhere in municipal corporation, there is a solid waste management. We need to segregate solid waste. From that, we'll get glass, metals, and plastic. We can use that plastic into the shader, and that can be used for making roads, adding in bitumen. And even from metal also, we'll get the revenue. And from the organic waste, again, we can go to the bio-waste, biodigester, by which we can get methane and bifurcate methane from CO2. We'll get bio-CNG, bio-LNG, or even we can convert methane into green hydrogen. There is brown hydrogen, black hydrogen, but country need only green hydrogen. And now the green hydrogen is the fuel for the future. That's the reason I have 2-3 meetings with the construction equipment manufacturing company. And I am asking them, now we have the technologies available of flex engine. The flex engine means you can use 100% ethanol or 100% petrol in 4-wheeler and 2-wheeler. Now the Bajaj, TVS and Hero, both have manufactured their scooter and motorcycle on flex engine. And already my department has already issued the advisory, and Toyota, Hyundai and Suzuki already promised me that they are going to manufacture flex engine car within 6 months in the country. So 100% we can use ethanol. Ethanol rate is 62 rupees and petrol rate is 120 rupees. Ethanol is 10 times better fuel than petrol. The only problem is the caloric value of ethanol and petrol. There is a difference. 1 liter of petrol equal to 1 liter 200 ml of ethanol. But when I have a hobby and passion for that, so one of the Russian scientists across me to meet me and give me the presentation that they can increase the caloric value of ethanol as equal to petrol. And now they have already complete their all experiments with Indian oil. Unofficially, Indian oil people are telling me that this technology is proven, by which the caloric value of petrol and ethanol will be same, there will be no loss. So I am asking a simple question to automobile, particularly construction equipment manufacturer company, that in place of using of diesel engine, if you can use the petrol engine, flex engine, you can use 100% ethanol in it. it will be cost effective. Because in your contracts, you are paying maximum money for paying diesel. Now some of the people are using biodiesel also. There is also the cost, you can reduce some cost of it. But now by flex engine, by using ethanol, we can reduce the cost of construction. Now the electric trucks are available. So even the machinery also, they can go for electric. And the LNG is the fuel for the future. I just giving you the example that the one truck on diesel, if you can convert on LNG, the cost is 8 lakh rupees. And you will get this 8 lakh rupees back within 290 days. That is the economics. If the cost of the diesel is 100 rupees, then cost of CNG coming up to 60 rupees and cost of LNG coming to 40 rupees. So that is going to reduce your cost in the contracts. You should take some initiative in it. I just giving example that I requested to the JCB company to make their JCB on bio CNG. The first tractor in India is with me, and that is to be on bio CNG. It's successful. Every year we are saving 1 lakh rupees on that. So when I request them to make the JCB on bio CNG, they make it on CNG and diesel hybrid. So now they get the order from Russia of 1,000 crore for getting this hybrid model of JCB. So my suggestion is this is the future. Somewhere you have to insist them. Everywhere they are using diesel machinery. And now ethanol is available in Maharashtra, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, then Uttar Pradesh. Huge ethanol is available. And now government is giving permission to making not ethanol from only from sugarcane juice or molasses, but now giving permission to making ethanol from corn, rice and food grain. And now the second generation ethanol is also from biomass. So ultimate dream is making ethanol from biomass and making bitumen from the biomass. That is really a dream of Atmanirbhar Bharat. So I request all of you that it is the time for all contractors, engineers, IIT people, that time to take the initiative. Without compromise the quality, we have to change. And the people who are taking advantage of the situation, like steel industry and cement industry, we should teach them lesson and reduce their demand. फिर सब रास्ते पर चलेंगे. So that is really important, that use of different material. And the material which are imported, exactly there you need to 100% Indian alternative for that. And that is the reason money is no problem. We are making lot of roads, we don't have resources problem. Even we don't need to go to anywhere to asking for capital. Our budget is good and market is ready to support us. We have such a fantastic economic model that we can make the construction of 5 to 6 lakh crore per year. Up till now in my department, we have spent 50 lakh crores on road construction, shipping, ports, waterways. And I know that how to get it done. When I was shipping minister, my budget was 800 crore. And I planned a Sagarmala project of 16 lakh crore. And with the 800 crore budget, we have completed the work more than 10 lakh crore. There is no problem about money. If there is a strong political will, there is no problem. The strong political will, appropriate vision, transparency, corruption-free system, and quality consciousness is very important. And we can create more employment potential for the country. We can create wealth for the country. We can give relief to the people. And that is exactly to be the need of the country. I have a lot of things with me. My office has given me a lot of statistics and projects. But today, I present my agenda to you to think on it. The last point is regarding hybrid annuity, BOT, PPP, now project monetization, all the projects you know. Once upon a time when I launched this hybrid annuity project, the 40% from the government and 60% from the contractor. That was the need of the hour, because at that time when I take a charge as the minister, we have stole project, 385 stole project with the cost of 406 project, stole project with the cost of 3,85,000 crore. So that was a big challenge. So we all terminated the project cost of 40,000 crore. And we solve the problem by taking confidence of bankers, contractors, our officers. I remember many times at the night up to 12 o'clock, we try to resolve the issues. And now it's really a great pride for me that my ministry save Indian bankers from the NP of 3 lakh crores. Now the contractors are in a good position. Now without 90% land acquisition, without getting forest environment clearance, we are not giving appointed date. At that time, even 10% land acquisition there, the contractor was taking appointment date. And because of that, lot of contractors face lot of problem. Some of the contractors demolished, some are in NCLT, and they are facing crucial problem. So now everything is ready. That's the reason that we have already made 4 world record. 2.5 kilometer road construction in 24 hours, 4 lane. Then bitumen road, 26 kilometers single lane in 22 hours. And the last record is already 2-3 days before also we have completed. And even we are the highest in the world making of 38 kilometers per day road construction. And now I am concentrating on mass rapid transport on electricity. We have already sanctioned something, many schemes in for ropeway, cable car, something 46, 47 proposals we have received from Manipur, Sikkim, Uttarakhand, Himachal and Kashmir. And now we are trying to make electric highway. My dream is to make electric highway on Delhi-Mumbai highway, making first phase in Delhi to Jaipur. But we are trying for that. There are a lot of challenges and problems are there. But I always telling to the people that there are some people who convert problems into opportunities. And there are some people who convert opportunities into the problems. So we are open for suggestion. Now my idea is because of BOT, there is a problem because we are making lot of roads. So the diversification of traffic is there. So contractors is not sure about the road density, traffic density. So now one idea is coming to me, one of the suggest me that making annuity in place of BOT, we will give annuity. And annuity give to 10 years, 12 years, by which the bank will be more comfortable. And you will get the income, assured income by which the project can be economically viable. So in place of BOT, we will go for annual annuity. And that can be model which is in our mind. We have successfully implemented the model of hybrid annuity. Now taking 2% bank guarantee was a big problem. For your financial closure and bank guarantee, people are taking year. So now I pursue the matter to the insurance authority. Now they can, from April, you can make the insurance of the project, and that can be really great relief that you don't need to go for the bank. Now the environment clearance also we are applying preliminary level through them. The land acquisition is not a problem. So this is the time that you have to need to increase the phase of your construction period, to increase it and making more speed for that. At the same time, reduce the cost of construction. And you have to make the quality of construction without compromise with the quality. And this is the time now we are making 650 roadside amenities. I am very sorry to say, some of the contractor constructed roadside amenities, even they are worse than toilet. I actually fired that consultant and architect that how they design. I telling to any of us to terminate them, kick them out from the field. You have to plan in a way by which of the international standards and the parameters. Somewhere in Merit Express Highway, I insist the contractor demolish all the things. We need innovative approach. We need good designs, landscaping. This is the time that our country is progressing with the international standards and parameters. You should also change. And that is exactly the need of the hour. And the people like you can transform. You can transform this country into a #1 world economic power. Your great contribution for building nation is really, really remarkable and historical. I am really happy to interact with you. Lot of things with me giving my track record about it, but I don't want to waste my time for that. But it's time that still we can do more. You have got capacity, competency, and 100% your strong will is very important. I remember, I'm giving this last example to you, when I was in Mumbai as a minister. I was working with that MSRDC was formed by me. I don't have money at that time. I go to capital market and requesting people and asking them, please invest in MSRDC. At that time, 3 projects. One was a Varli Bandra ceiling project, 55 flyovers in Mumbai, and Mumbai-Pune Express Highway. I don't have money at that time. Once in a press conference, a renowned journalist asked me, because at that time we reject the proposal of Reliance of Mumbai-Pune Express Highway at a time of, it is something in 1996-97, of 3,600 crore. Presently it costs maybe more than 40,000 crore. So Dhirubhai Ambani was very much annoyed with me because he was lowest. And at that time, when we decided to construct that road with the MSRDC, so there was a lot of criticism on me. So one of the journalists asked me, how much money you have? I said, 5 crore rupees. What time you are going to complete this project? I said, just within 2 years. So he just asked me that you are assuming that we are fools. No. Then how it is possible? What you have? I tell him that we have only one thing, the strong political will. If there is a will, there is a way. And if there is no will, there is only survey, discussion, seminar, committee, subcommittee and research group. विद्वानों की कमी नहीं है, बार बार चर्चा करना, परिसंवाद करना, सेमिनार करना, खाया पिया कुछ नहीं, क्लास पढ़ा अटेंड वाले हमारे गवर्नमेंट में बहुत होते हैं. तो ये actually this time, actually we completed Mumbai-Pune Express Highway with 1800 crore in 2 years to get money from the capital market. So presently we don't have any resources problem. There are a lot of good opportunity with you, and I request you to be prepared for making good construction, good quality construction in the country. And for that reason, we are all with you to support you. Thank you very much. Namaskar.
Thank you, Mr. Gadkari, for a very inspiring address. I think everyone in the hall could feel your passion as well as your commitment. Mr. Gadkari, we have about 4 or 5 questions. Do we have time for 4 or 5 questions? My first question, Mr. Gadkari, is you've been involved with the road and infrastructure for, I think, almost 3 decades now. When you look back, what is your proudest achievement? What is it that you're most happy about and most proud about? There are so many things that you've done over the last 3 decades. But what gives you the most satisfaction and the most happiness personally?
Actually, lot of things which give me pleasure. But I don't know, my mind setup is, I am never satisfied. Every time when I complete one project, I have an ambition to make another project. So that is the reason that every time I feel that something is balanced to me, I have to do it. And that is exactly the inspiration and motivation for me. But the people who can see the achievements, they are happy and giving me recognition many times from all the sectors. And sometimes they support me and giving me that this is really a good thing for the country. That inspiration and motivation support me. But I always think about it in one Sanskrit Geet is in our mind. Manasa satatam smaraniyam, vachasa satatam vadaniyam, lokahitam mama karaniyam. And the politics is the instrument of socio-economic reform. So I am working every time. I am very common man just on the grassroots level. I am enjoying my life from music, sports and everything. I am foodie, enjoying foods. I have no tension, and I am always telling to people who are thinking about their future, they have to face the problem. I never think about it. Only I was once upon a time I was a cricketer, and I was very fast in my batting. My teacher was telling me, study, don't be hurry. But I like cricketer like Srikant, Sachin Tendulkar, even Gavaskar is my good friend. But I tell him once that I like the cricketer who can make 4 or 6 on every ball. Either you take the wicket, give the wicket or hit it out. So it's a good thing. I am happy now because of all this word record. But this is not only my credit. This is all credit of my team. And I always telling to be one management principle to all of my colleagues that A person works A square and B person works B square. The total work is A square plus B square. But when A and B comes together, thinks together and works together, the answer is A square plus B square plus twice AB. And this twice AB is a result of collective team spirit. I always with my officers, sometimes because of some negative things, I fired them. My speech is very famous about inauguration of NHI building. The way in which I explain the things, but sometimes I also give respect, love, affection to my people. I always stand with them. And my teamwork, importantly, the credit goes to all the people who are working with me. It's not my alone credit for that. Sometimes it's a good thing and we are working, marching towards our target.
Mr. Gadkari, you mentioned you're not satisfied. So what are you most not satisfied about? What are you currently not satisfied about? What is it that you want get done in the next 2 years?
Actually, everywhere there is a success story in my department. But one of the sector where still I am not up to this, even I feel that I am failing it. I'm humbly I can accept that. That is with the road accidents. Actually, yesterday I have a long meeting with the vice chairman of World Bank and his foreign delegation with him. And I just clear them that I'm really unhappy that I'm trying my level best to, I'm not succeeding. Every year, we have 5 lakhs accidents and 1,50,000 deaths. And I'm sorry, I'm not telling to any engineer. But my conscience is telling me that the 60-70% death are because of engineers. Because there are a lot of mistakes in road engineering. Somewhere the flyover was needed, it was not there. Somewhere underpass needed, not there. We need to think on the line that how we can make our road safe. And road safety is the highest priority for all of us. We want to increase the speed. But at the same time, people like you can work on it. That how we can save the life of the people. And everywhere there is 1,50,000 deaths, out of which the 65% deaths starting from 18 to 45 years. It's so bad. So I will request you as a contractor, in your road construction, think about ecology and environment. Think about using of waste material. Think about designing. And think about road safety also. Without that, I know that you have a lot of compulsions because you need to sanction from the administration, from the engineers. But you make them alert and tell them this design going to create problem. We have to save the life of the people, and that is the thing. We are still, in Tamil Nadu, we have reduced something 50% accidents and death, where they have implemented the project with the cooperation of World Bank, Tamil Nadu government. But in the country, the problem is really, really very, very bad. It is the time that the engineers like you, if we can contribute and use special initiative in road construction and making the research and study, I feel that you can save the life of the people. And that is my request to all of you, as a contractor, as an engineer, as a DPR consultant. Please think in this line. This is a very, very serious subject. And this is subject where we lose 3% of GDP and 1,50,000 deaths. This is only the subject which is very much giving trouble to my heart.
Mr. Gadkari, what should the planners think about 5, 10, 15 years from now? We now have good highways, good construction, good quality. We are now thinking about expressways. What is the next step beyond that?
We are now planning for, first of all, 70% of the goods transport is on road now. And 90% of the passenger traffic is on the road. Now we are making 26 industrial corridors. Sub 800 nodes, 600 districts by connectivity by the roads, 4-lane road. Then I feel that even we are making 22 green express highway. Now Delhi to Dehradun 2 hours. Actually in the election campaign I was there with the chief minister and he was very proudly telling me, Dehradun every day we have 10 flights from Delhi. In my speech, I give him answer. Don't bother. Within a year, there will be no flight from Delhi to Dehradun. Because in Mumbai and Pune, there was 8 flights from Mumbai to Pune. Now there is no flight between Mumbai and Pune. Because Delhi to Dehradun, 2 hours. Delhi to Haridwar, 2 hours. Delhi to Chandigarh, 2 hours. Delhi to Jaipur, 2 hours. Delhi to Katra, 6 hours. Delhi to Amritsar, 4 hours. Delhi to Srinagar, 8 hours. Delhi to Mumbai, 12 hours. Chennai to Bangalore, 2 hours. Kanpur to Lucknow, 30 minutes. Now Meerut to Delhi, once upon 4.5 hours, it comes to 45 minutes. So the way in which it's going on, only one thing which I feel, what will happen if 99% traffic and goods coming on the road, then it will, how much it going to be effect on the railway. And now changing the fuel, electric, LNG, CNG, the cost of the logistic cost is a big challenge. And that is the reason that we are working on making logistic parks, making good roads. The logistic cost in China is 10%, 8 to 10%. In the European countries, 12%. The USA, it is 12%. In Indian scenario, it is 16 to 17%. And I feel that after 2 years, the logistic cost in India, because of development of green corridors, green expressways, industrial corridors, I am confident it will come to 8 to 10%. And by this 6%, we will be more competitive in international market, which will create more export, create more employment, and more wealth for the country. And that is exactly our dream, to reduce the logistic cost. But at the same time, by using different fuel, after 2-3 years, I feel that the road cost will be less than railway. Then it will be a problem, but there is a competition with the waterways. For example, if we can go by the road, the cost is 10 rupees. If by railway, it is 6 rupees. By waterways, it is 1 rupees. And at the time when I was shipping minister, already I constructed from Prayagraj, Allahabad to Varanasi, the waterways is there. Varanasi to Haldia, 1,350 kilometer waterways completed with 4 multimodal hubs, Gazipur, Sahibganj, Varanasi and Haldia. Then Haldia, the Bengal ways is there. So after that Brahmaputra, we completed dredging. Then even I entered into the Bangladesh, making dredging in Mungli port by the request of Prime Minister of Bangladesh. That is also completed. So by which now the project which is submitted to World Bank, it's start from Panipat, Sonipat to Delhi, Delhi to Mathura in Yamuna, Mathura to Agra, Agra to Etawah. So if that completed, you take all material of North India to Southeast Asia and Northeast India. So it can be totally, will be game changer. But the time is there. But still the road future is good. The traffic density is good. Only now railway need to change something, new technology by which there is a competition between the all sectors. I feel that for example, the cost which is of 6 rupees, for example, in railway, we will come up to 6 rupees within 2 to 3 years. By using, in place of diesel, we will use LNG as a fuel. Now the LNG trucks are coming. Yesterday I was meeting with Volvo. World chairman was with me and Indian chairman was telling that they have LNG truck. Now Ashok Leyland, Tata is making LNG trucks. Lot of LNG trucks are coming. The first LNG pump is started in my constituency in Nagpur. We are converting diesel buses on LNG. So it is going to change the economics. So reducing logistic cost is the most important economic agenda for the country. Without that, we cannot achieve the goal of Prime Minister Atmanirbhar Bharat.
Mr. Gadkari, one of the things that you have tried to do is to get more competition into the sector, have more contractors. Are you happy with the number of contractors we have now?
So, actually, when I taken a decision that without anything contractor can apply for the tender, that was the 30%, 38%, 35% below. Now we have just changed some rules.
Right.
But more competition, it is to be beneficial for the country. Now there is no cartel. Previously there was 4 to 5 player, big player. They distributed 5-6 projects between them. But now there is no opportunity, e-tender is there, by which we are getting good cost. But at the same time, quality of construction is very important. I always challenge to people that the financial audit is important. The performance audit is more important than financial audit. So I will request to all of you, your quality audit is important. And by taking different initiative without compromising the quality, you reduce the cost. The soil stability technology, using of different materials. Now we are opening to contractors. They can make it. By giving 5 years defect liability period, we will allow them to make all type of experiments. So more competition with the quality, 100% I feel that government will get good roads and contractor will get good business. So everywhere this is the cycle. Okay. Somewhere the cycle is benefited to contractor, sometime it is benefited to the government, but it is to be a game. And depending about the politics, I was telling to people that politics is a game of compulsion, limitations and contradiction. Now the contractorship also is a game of lot of complications. So it is the leadership now you have to take and you have to get rid of the problem. And some of the people are moving, making fast construction. They are reducing the cost. So there are new techniques, new technology, new innovations where you can be more profitable.
Mr. Gadkari, talking about the cost of construction, yesterday the various panels wanted me to represent to you that the costs are going up again with steel cost and bitumen costs. and what can you offer them?
Only I am very much sympathetic about it because you are talking exactly the correct thing.
Right.
But yesterday I asked one question to contractor. If it is reverse, if the cost of cement and steel is reduced,
right,
then is there any provision that you are giving benefit to the government? There is no system. So when there is an advantage, it is with you. When there is disadvantage, it is with you. Right. There is no law with me that I can give you the benefit for that. That is the problem. I am sympathetic. We need to find out some legal, logical, ethical way out for that. But presently, I don't have any solution. I am open for that. If you can give me a legal, logical, and ethical solution by which, with the full transparency, if I can do it, I will try to do it. But I accept that because of steel and cement, cost is increased. It is really a big task for you, for MSME, everywhere this is a problem.
Mr. Gadkari, one of the areas you were very interested in was development of Northeast, in road development in Northeast. And you pushed NHIDCL to do a lot of things there, including to build an ecosystem, contractors, etc. Are you satisfied with progress in Northeast?
NHIDCL is doing excellent job, but we need lot of improvement in their system. Now new MD is there. He was reporting me that we have to reduce the time taken for land acquisition, getting environment clearances. There are some problems. There are also some problems related with the road construction in mountain area. There are some problem in area where we can trans-Arunachal link. My suggestion is we need to use soil stability technology. Even in Uttarakhand we are also doing. So I will appeal to the contractors that with the innovative technology available in the world, give us the proposal. We will work on it. With the cooperation of different IITs in the country, we will reduce the cost and we need to find out what are the problems we are facing. We need to find out the solutions for that. And the Northeast particularly, we are spending 2 lakh crores now. In Assam, Arunachal, Meghalaya, Tripura, Nagaland. And I feel that tunnels, we are making tunnels of 2 lakh crores. In the Jojila tunnel experience was very good. We have saved 5,000 crores on one project. We are now, my idea is, the using tunnel machinery, from Indian tunnel machinery by the contractor. Now we are planning to formulate some scheme for that. We need to import the machinery from abroad. We are planning for that. Even for precast, my suggestion to all of you, in the area where you have got road contract, and that district you make some precast center there. And by which after you are completing the road construction, even you can use that for your business. And we are also planning, I just suggest to NHI chairman and secretary, let us find out some incentive model that where every contractor should start precast. And now we are decided to make the ROB and ROB. So I am requesting the railway ministry that we can make the pattern designs for 1 lane railway, 2 railway, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, and using the steel fiber, that we don't need to take that pier between the railway line. And that pattern design, we want to make this. We are planning to make the scheme Setu Bharatam for state roads, for municipal roads, ROB. And our planning is making sanctioning of 10,000 of ROB in the country. So you can start the precast there. I visited in Mumbai, Delhi Express Highway in Vadodara. In the Patel Engineering was the contractor, and his precast material was very good. So I will request you, all of you, for going for precast. And in precast, in place of steel, if you can use steel fiber, compare with the steel price, it is cheaper. So if we can get some solution for that, you can work on it. I feel that it can be a win-win situation for both, for the contractors and for the government.
Mr. Gadkari, one other thing that the industry people wanted me to convey to you is a boss culture. They feel NHI should be more partners, but sometimes they're more like bosses than partners.
We need to reform NHI. Some of the systems are totally failed. 3 CGM committee. I annoyed when I listened the word 3 CGM committee. And the most important thing is the fast track decision making process. The time bound decision making process is very important. If you are going to arbitration, 6 to 7 months it takes time to take it to arbitration. What is the reason? It should be within 15 days. And the decision will be within 3 months. So the delay in decision making process is one of the things where we need to improve NHI. Now regarding financial matter also, now we have one financial member from Reserve Bank. So we are now developing a lot of new models. NHI is a good organization. It is a AAA rating. At the same time, NHI contribute huge quantity of road construction in the country. But still we are in the process to reform a lot of things in NHI. But we are trying for that, and it is a continuous process. And people like you, on your experience, don't fear about anybody. If you have a problem, come to me and tell me what are the problem you are facing. I will not assure you that I am going to resolve 100%. But I will try my level best to resolve the problem, make the system transparent, corruption-free, time-bound, and result-oriented.
Mr. Gadkari, you're very passionate about new technologies, green hydrogen. How are the other ministries? Are they responding to your initiatives or your desires?
Also, they are also taking a lot of initiative. It is a totally, from the power ministry, they are starting now green hydrogen buses. Mm-hmm. The heavy industry ministry is giving special subsidy for electric car, electric scooters, and lot of electric buses. Then environment ministry is taking the initiative. So now the IT and the engineering department, once we have only this lithium ion battery, but now the chemistry is changing, making sodium ion, zinc ion, aluminum ion. So the people now, we are converting the petrol diesel buses and the cars on electric. So we are now, lot of startups are coming. I'm giving an example. It is really a great thing with the country that now there are 250 startups, they are making e-scooters. And one of the company was very intelligently introduced a scooter. I always encourage them. That scooter total, that is charged for only 70 kilometers. And the speed is not more than 40 kilometers per hour. So small people like this waiters, nurse, compounder, their average running is not more than 30 kilometers. So they are getting this small electric scooter with 70,000 rupees. Even for agriculture, for half ton of material, there is an electric four-wheeler. We can use it for agriculture. So a lot of innovations are there. And now because of that, I feel that India has got the highest talented young engineering manpower with India. And I feel that that is the reason I am always telling that conversion of knowledge into wealth and conversion of waste into wealth. Now, as far as automobile industry is concerned, our volume is 7.5 lakh crore. But all reputed brands in the world now present in India. And I am giving you assurance to you that within 5 years, we will be number one automobile manufacturer in the world and taking this industry up to 15 lakh crore. Mercedes, BMW, Toyota, Honda, all are here. And now they are starting India as their manufacturing hub and making here all car, buses, trucks and export it to the world. So that is to be the great thing. And this is the industry which is giving maximum revenue, GST, to the state and central government. And this is the industry which is giving maximum employment potential, wealth creator. So I feel that for Atmanirbhar Bharat, this is also very, very important. And by making good roads, we are encouraging the manufacturing, automobile manufacturing in the country.
Mr. Gadkari, I've got the ishara from your assistant saying I should wrap up the session. Last question for you, sir. Gati Shakti and road development.
Actually, Gati Shakti is a scheme where cooperation, coordination and communication between the department is very important. Prime Minister always telling that everyone thinking in silos. And now there is a coordination. If you are making the roads, now I just give the example. Yesterday, the Volvo chairman was with me. And I want to start a pilot project on that trolley bus. What do you call it? Trolley bus se naam kya? The दोन buses जोड़ून जातात like.
Cable car.
Cable car. No, that is some name is there.
Okay.
So we want to use that bus starting in India because don't need battery. It is all electric, so capital cost is less. So I am now going to start a pilot project in Nagpur and asking give me 4 buses. I can start. Now there's Toyota company has taken the car on hydrogen. We are launching pilot project. This type of new initiative create positivity and confidence in the mind of the people. So I always have a passion. I am in agriculture, making lot of experiments and research. This I'm doing it. I like it, and I'm always happy about it to do the experiments.
Okay. So we're very grateful for you coming here in person and spending the time with us. Thank you very much and good luck, sir. And please join me in thanking Mr. Gadkari.
Thank you. Mr. T.R. Rao. He's here. Acha. From PNC Infratech, I congratulate PNC Infratech and their entire team for their making world record in road construction in bitumen road. The highest quality of bituminous mix, 95 mm dense bitumen, laid for road construction in 100 hours, and we laid 42,700 metric tons of DBM in 100 hours. Longest length of flexible pavement, DBM course, road construction in 100 hours. We constructed road length of 50 kilometers single lane in 100 hours. I congratulate them. Mr. T.R. Rao. Thank you.
Thank you. He was here. May I request the delegates to please keep seated while the minister leaves the hall. Thank you, sir. Thank you. He was here yesterday. Mr. Rao was here yesterday. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.